Level 1, Book B, page number 7. 2 plus 9, for that plus 10 minus 1 plus 6 plus 9, for that plus 10 minus 1. Answer is 26. Next, 6 plus 1 plus 7, for that plus 10 minus 3, for that minus 5 plus 2 plus 7, for that plus 10 minus 3. Answer is 21. Next, 2 plus 8, for that plus 10 minus 2, again plus 8, you can directly add it, plus 1. Answer is 19. Next, 5 plus 2 plus 1 plus 6, for that plus 10 minus 4, for that minus 5 plus 1. Answer is 14. Next, 9 plus 3, for that plus 10 minus 7 plus 6, again plus 6, for that plus 10 minus 4, for that minus 5 plus 1. Answer is 24. Next, 2 plus 2 plus 8, for that plus 10 minus 2 plus 3, for that plus 5 minus 2. Answer is 15. Next, 1 plus 7 plus 1 plus 7, for that plus 10 minus 3. Answer is 16. Next, 6 plus 3 plus 5, for that plus 10 minus 5, 4 plus 4, for that plus 5 minus 1. Answer is 18. Next, 7 plus 2 plus 6, for that plus 10 minus 4 plus 9, for that plus 10 minus 1, for that minus 5 plus 4. Answer is 24. Next, 8 plus 5, for that plus 10 minus 5 plus 4, for that plus 5 minus 1 plus 6, for that plus 10 minus 4, for that minus 5 plus 1. Answer is 23. Next, 3 plus 4, for that plus 5 minus 1 plus 9, for that plus 10 minus 1 plus 6, for that plus 10 minus 4, for minus 4 minus 5 plus 1. Answer is 22. Next, 4 plus 9, for that plus 10 minus 1 plus 7, for that plus 10 minus 3 plus 4, for that plus 5, directly add 4, 24. Next, 7 plus 5 plus 10 minus 5 plus 3, for that plus 5 minus 2 plus 9, for that plus 10 minus 1, for that minus 5 plus 4. Answer is 24. Next, 7 plus 8, for that plus 10 minus 2 plus 2 plus 5, for that plus 10 minus 5, 22. Answer is. Next, 3 plus 2, for that plus 5 minus 2 plus 3 plus 5, for that plus 10 minus 5. Answer is 13. Next, 9 plus 9, for that plus 10 minus 1 plus 2, for that plus 10 minus 8 plus 9. Answer is 29. Next, 5 plus 6, for that plus 10 minus 4, for that minus 5 plus 1 plus 7 plus 6, for that plus 10 minus 4, for that minus 5 plus 1. Answer is 24. Next, 3 plus 4, for that plus 5 minus 1 plus 9, for that plus 10 minus 1 plus 2. Answer is 18. Next, 8 plus 2, for that plus 10 minus 8 plus 9 plus 3, for that plus 10 minus 7. Answer is 22. Next, 7 plus 5 plus 10 minus 5 plus 1 plus 7, for that plus 10 minus 3. Answer is 20. Next, 9 plus 5, for that plus 10 minus 5 plus 1, for that plus 5 minus 4 plus 5, for that plus 10 minus 5. Answer is 20. Next, 9 plus 1, for that plus 10 minus 9 plus 4 plus 2, for that plus 5 minus 3. Answer is 16. Next, 7 plus 9, for that plus 10 minus 1 plus 4, for that plus 10 minus 6 plus 5. Answer is 25. Next, 2 plus 6 plus 2, for that plus 10 minus 8 plus 4. Answer is 14. Next, 8 plus 3, for that plus 10 minus 7 plus 8 plus 8, for that plus 10 minus 2. Answer is 27. Next, 8 plus 3, for that plus 10 minus 7 plus 9, for that plus 10 minus 1 plus 6. Answer is 26. Next, 3 plus 5 plus 5, for that plus 10 minus 5 plus 6. Answer is 19. Next, 6 plus 9, for that plus 10 minus 1 plus 5, for that plus 10 minus 5 plus 9. Answer is 29. Next, 2 plus 7 plus 4, for that plus 10 minus 6 plus 1. Answer is 14. Next, last one, 6 plus 8, for that plus 10 minus 2, for that minus 5 plus 3 plus 3, for that plus 5 minus 2 plus 7, for that plus 10 minus 3, for minus 3 minus 5 plus 2. Answer is 24.